Hey everybody, welcome to Bizchicks TV. It's is the place to be for tips, tools, strategies, and everything you need to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. On Tuesdays, we take the hassle out of your social media and digital marketing hustle with our guest, your friend, my friend, TJ Johnson, all the way from New York City. Now, you need to sit back, get a pen and a paper, be ready to put in, take some notes so that you can do the work. This is going to be important. We're in a new season and we've got work to do for 2023. So you need to get ready. TJ is here. She's live. She's in person. The digital diva is going to be helping us out. Everybody watching live and on the replay, make sure you share this, subscribe to TJ, subscribe to Bizchicks, and let's get started. TJ.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is our weekly marketing discussion where we talk about the marketing topics, strategy, social media, all of that stuff. So I'm sorry at the beginning I had to run and get my water because when you're talking, you need water. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have my water. So I had to run and get it. But thanks everybody for being here. We really appreciate it. And I know this can be like a dry topic, and I always say I love data. This is data alert, numbers alert. We will be talking about a survey today, but it's about Gen Z. So let's get into it. So it's not a new survey. This is taking it's called Taking Stock with Teens, and let me make sure I get it correct. I'm going to put the link in. You can get this. You can look at this on your own. But it's Piper Sandler Taking Stock with Teens survey. It's a semi-annual research project that gathers input from 14,500 teens with an average age of 15.8 years. Now let me put the link in there and take a pause and put the link so you guys can have it. I did copy it. It's a small, it's like 2-page PDF. It's not something with 500 pages, which I do love those, but I know everybody doesn't do that. So this is called Taking Stock with Teens. And why do we talk about numbers and surveys? And I like to do when something comes out recent, like this year, like in the last few months, I like to bring it up because Gen Z is important. It's important to marketing because what they do now, and then we'll be starting talking about Gen Alpha because they're aging up, but what they do now is what you will do in the near future. Not even the future, I'm going to say in the near future. And if you say I'm going to ask you, do you remember when you didn't text? I do. And I was like, oh, these kids are texting. I'm not going to do that. Now, what is it? Do you want a phone call or a text?
Send me a text.
Get a text. Also, remember before emojis? We didn't talk with emojis. Now,
We have
that's
to learn emoji.
emoji language. We talked about that a while back. But these are all the things that the current young generation does. And when I say Gen Z, let's get into real definition because I want to make sure that we all are on the same page. So Gen Z, Gen Z, anyone is they're born in the 1990s, specifically, and I had it, where is it? 1997 to 2012. The oldest member of this generation are turning 25 and are actively participating in the workforce, becoming homeowners, starting families, and launching their own businesses. The youngest member of this generation is 10. That's what they're saying, right? Yeah, because 2012. Uh, and why are they important? Because we need, how they feel about the future, how they use social media, their spend on social media, what matters with the brands they like and interact with, um, society, how they feel about everything in the world. Those are some of the things that it influences the older generation because they're in the workforce. So when they come in, and this was the thing when millennials started being in the workforce. It was like, oh, those millennials, they did. So now it's Gen Z's turn. So as I said before, the things they do, will impact us now and in the near future. And if you don't believe that, look at TikTok. TikTok is the greatest example of that. So we need to watch what they do and see what's coming, especially as business owners, as marketing. So I love to, talk about that group. And let's take a look at, is there more I want to say? Let me see. Let me see.
I
Okay. Yeah.
think,
So go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, I think it's important because these are going to be your customers.
Yes, that too. I forgot that. Thank you. These are your customers. And if you don't think that they don't have any money, according to Federal Reserve's 2019 survey of consumer finances, Americans under the age of 35, this is a mix of millennials and Gen Z. And millennials, I believe there's like a old millennials that are 40s and the young millennials. So there's a mix in within millennials, but they all have an average net worth of $76,000. That's what they're saying here. Okay, so they're saying the average millennial over age 35 has average wealth of $400,000. Gen X has an average net worth between 400,000 and 833,000, and older generations like baby boomers and the silent generation have an average net worth that goes into the millions. Okay,
Hmm.
so they're saying that Gen Z has the lowest average net worth for now. All right. So these are going to be your customers. I mean, we people love to go, oh, Gen Z, and write them off, and they're coming in and messing stuff up and this and that. But they're the disruptors. They're the generation that all they know is digital and social media. They didn't grow up in an analog world.
And
So
it
their perceptions of things is important to pay attention to.
right, because part of the reason of when they came on the scene, a lot of stuff that we were doing changed. Uh,
Right.
you mentioned the emojis and you mentioned the fact that we text, but
Hmm.
they also brought in, like Uber, and
Yes, Uber. Yes, important. The gig economy.
right, they changed the whole game up as far as uh, how we
It
work,
changed. Yeah.
how we get
Yeah.
paid. They
Yeah.
disrupted industries, and
They
now we're,
did. They're disruptors. Yeah. So
yeah.
we have to pay attention because that disruption, it doesn't happen in their generation. It's everywhere. You'll see it in influence on TV, entertainment, brands, companies, society, culture, everything. So they're saying, Piper Sandler saying discretionary spending patterns, fashion trends, technology, and brands and media preferences are assessed through surveying a geographically diverse subset of high schools across the U.S. They surveyed more than 233,000 teens since the project began in 2001. So they've been doing this for a while. So I'm just going to rattle off some things. I do have a graphic to show you, but they're saying that uh okay, let's see. So for upper income teens, food was the number one wallet priority for male spending, and also clothing is the number one thing for females in this group. They care about social political issues. Environment is number one, abortion number two, racial equality is number three, gun control is from rise from 19 to 9, and that's not a surprise, here in the news
Mhm.
today.
Right.
Right. So that's not a surprise. That's one of the things that they care about. TikTok improved as a favorite social platform. 38% versus last spring. They're saying Snap was number two at 30%. Instagram was number three at 20%. Nike remains the number one brand for all teens in apparel, 31%, and footwear, 60%. Skincare held the highest priority of beauty spending at $103 average, but cosmetics is 96 average, and hair care at 91 average. 52% of teens cite Amazon as the number one favorite ecom site. Is it Sheen or Shine? SEASHEIN, is it Sheen, that brand? Is it
Shine,
Sheen?
maybe.
Shine. Nike, Lululemon, and PacSun took the spots from number 2 to 5. Bath and Body Works came in at the number one fragrance brand among female teens. Victoria's Secret as number two, and then something called Sol de Janeiro as number 3. So they're saying that the TikTok widened lead. This is a quote. TikTok widened its lead versus Snapchat as the favorite teen app, with Instagram remaining in third. However, Instagram continues to lead in monthly usage. On average, teens spent 4.4 hours on social media. Amazon remained the top destination for shopping, but Shine further solidified its number two position. Okay, so they did this survey from August 12th to September 23rd of this year. The highest number of responses come from the South at 41%, the Midwest at 32%, the West at 20%, and the Northeast at 7%. Okay, so now let me bring up the graphic. So that's just like an overall average what's going on with them, but they have a little two graphic PDF. Let me share the screen with that. Yep. Okay. Oh, my phone is going off. Hold on. All right. It keeps sending me the same text. All right, let me go. This is what some of the things that I just read is Piper Sandler. Here's a nice little infographic with some numbers. And here's the clothing, footwear, beauty brands, food, entertainment, technology, and social media, and the social causes they care about, which we talked about. So look at this top shopping websites: 52% Amazon, 8% is it
Shine. I'm gonna go with Shine.
Shine. I also want to say Sheen. Shine. 6% Nike, 4% Lululemon. Top brands: footwear, Nike, Converse, Adidas, Vans, Crocs. Clothing brands: Nike, Lululemon, American Eagle, H&M, and Shine. Top handbag brands: Coach, Michael Kors, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, Chanel. The beauty destinations: Ulta's number 1. Top cosmetics brands is ELF. Skincare brands: CeraVe. Top hair care brands: Shea Moisture. Top fragrance brand: Bath and Body Works. For food, top restaurant is Chick-fil-A. Then Starbucks is number 2. Top celebrities: Ryan Reynolds, Adam Sandler, Taylor Swift, Kevin Hart, Zendaya. Top snacks: Goldfish.
The little
Lay's.
goldfish. Okay.
Yeah, the little goldfish. Lay's, Cheez-It, Doritos, Cheetos. Top influencers: Andrew Tate, don't know. Emma Chamberlain, Kanye West. Well, this was done months ago. Well, not months ago. It was done a few months ago. Number 4, Mr. Beast. And number 5, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Daily video consumption: Netflix is first, then YouTube, then Hulu. Top social media platforms: TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram.
Wow.
So that's a lot of data to look at. Is there anything that we want to talk about in particular, or?
Well, I'm looking on here. So you need to know where they're hanging out. And so it seemed like if you're going to be reaching this next generation, or these people who have this spending power right now, because these are the people who are buying things. The boomers are kind of like not buying a whole lot more, but this is the new stuff. You're not on TikTok or
Yes.
or Snap.
Even though we've been talking about what's happening with TikTok security wise and government wise, but still right now that's the place to be until things change.
Right. And then Snapchat is second. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. But now on some other charts, I had one from let me take a look at it. It was hold on. Where did it go? Pew Research Center. They have YouTube. Hold on. How are they breaking this out? YouTube tops the 2022 teen online landscape as it's used by 95% of the teens. TikTok is next on the list at 67, followed by Instagram and Snapchat. Now, I've got to check the dates on this. This one was April of this year. So you see how,
yeah, so
because
it's
of, right, when they gather the information, that things change. So I believe this one by Piper Sandler just came out. So I would probably go go more with that.
Yeah, because this is newer in data.
Hmm.
Mark says, I can't believe that I didn't make the list.
Oh, now look at Amazon. Amazon is no shocker, 52%. Not a shock. That's with everybody.
Now, Amazon makes stuff a lot easier to shop. I have
Right.
tried. Okay, so shopping at Amazon, you go in, you click, you do this, you do where do you want it delivered, and it's a no brainer. Um, it gets to you. So because this generation, the people that we're talking about, they don't like a lot of. I was going to say hullabaloo, but that's an old word. They don't like a lot of hesitancy
They
when
like
they get ready.
straightforward, honest, real stuff. They can smell when somebody's putting something over them. They
Right.
can tell, they see through things that are not authentic.
And they just want it just send me the stuff. I would looked at this. I want to buy this. Send it to me.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
not all about um, upsell and some other stuff. Just give me what I asked for.
Right.
And Amazon does that.
Right. So
Go
some of the
ahead.
some of the things, and we talked about Amazon with the holiday shopping, but some of the things that you can take away from Amazon is how their website is set up, how they do things. When and if I go and I look at something and I don't buy it, as a history, and they send me an email, hey, you looked at this, the price drop. Things that they are doing, like they make it easy to shop.
They
They
really
make
do.
it easy to return. They make it easy. Everything's easy. So it's about removing the obstacles to
That's
buying.
the word. That was it.
They
Uh,
remove the obstacles. And plus, now that there's inflation and talk of recession and all of this for next year, people are going to be really hesitant and really tight about buying things that aren't necessary. Like food, we have to buy. Clothing, we have to buy. Everything else outside of that, the necessities, they're going to look at with an eye and go, well, do I really need this? Because the price is going up in recession. I got
right.
less money or whatever. So some of the things you need to think about, well, I need to start getting ready for this recession. I need to start getting ready for what's happening as a business owner.
So I'm looking at Shine over here. Shine is
Hmm.
like Forever 21 online.
Right. Right.
And this is definitely Gen Z and Gen Z and friends.
Okay, let me bring up, because I heard of this brand. I've never gone to their website.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, okay.
like I've never been there. All right, let me bring that one up. Oh, let me see. Share screen. And where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so when you go there, I mean, okay, this is the time of holiday shopping. We talked about that a few weeks ago. That they're
Right.
not waiting for Black Friday. So what hits you right away? Uh, you sign up and get 15% off. Boom,
Free
free
shipping on
shipping.
orders over 50
Mhm,
bucks.
mhm. Free returns. So guess what? When they have that limit like that on shipping of $49, well, when I come here and I want to buy, maybe I wasn't gonna spend $49, but I'm gonna spend it now because I get free shipping.
Right. And Amazon does that too, and
Yeah,
some other places that's a new thing. Okay, you spend a certain amount, you're gonna get free shipping.
right,
And that makes a difference though, because shipping could be like 10 or 15 bucks depending
right.
on what you're
We talked
buying.
we talked about that, about the free shipping, that if you don't offer it, ways to do it is to, put it back into the cost of the items. That might be a way to do it. But see, when I close that little pop up, another one,
Mhm.
30%, you don't want to spend $49, Terry. Well, here's 30% off for $29. So they're just giving me deals. Here's another. So I closed that one.
And then the
Another
one
one
pops
popped
up
up.
off the side.
Free returns. Register. So see how this site is not letting me get away without signing up.
Right.
Why?
You know what I see notice in the black that keeps dropping down? Black
Uh-huh.
Friday kickoff.
Right. Yes.
And we are nowhere near November, the day after
No way.
Thanksgiving.
It used to be okay. Halloween would go by, and then you would talk about shopping. We talked about that because Amazon had their what was it? Their value days or something, October 10th and 11th. That was when it started. Holiday shopping.
Mm,
If they didn't dress it up in holiday colors and greens and reds and Christmas trees and stuff like that, they just called it, hey, get your deals now. So see how this site is not letting me go without, okay, Terry, please sign up because I'm not buying today, but I might buy tomorrow or in a couple days or a week. And if I'm on the email list, they're going to send me deals. They're
and
going
I
to
like that
entice you.
right. They explain to you their shipping policy too. So the free
Mhm.
shipping, you're going to get it within 7 business days. You
Right.
can get faster delivery as well, which may cost you a little bit more, but a lot of people do that. But you get delivery in 7 business days.
Okay, look at this. Now they're having a flash sale.
Hmm.
ANZ countdown timers. These are deals that I might want. Well, I better get them now because, well, look at the low prices and they're on discount.
Right. And these are, I'm telling you, this is the stuff that you would normally see at Forever 21 kind of type
And
stuff.
here's another thing to get me on. If I join the is it Shine? I keep wanting to say Shine Club.
Hmm.
I get an extra discount. What's that club? Well, I bet it. I have to sign up.
Right.
I have to sign up. Look, everything is getting me to buy or sign up. Now, a lot of this is flashy and things are blah 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 blah. You don't have to do that, but just see what I'm saying. They're not letting me go without looking at something, buying something, or getting on the email list. At the minimum, they want me on their email list.
Right.
Look, download the app to save more. Who doesn't want to save more?
Right. And I can almost guarantee you when you sign up, send us your phone number so we can text you um, deals
Mhm.
and save another percentage.
Exactly. Cause see what this sign is, they know I'm coming to shop, so they're trying to get me to shop in different levels. And if I don't buy anything, I'm pretty sure if I try to mouse away from this, another pop up will be like, "Don't go, save a da da da. Don't go,
Mhm.
get on my list, get on the list for even more great deals." Here, the first order, 15% off, free standard shipping. I mean, there are things here that it's just like, okay, deal, 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 deals. And that is where we are now with retail online and offline, in real
Right.
life and online. It's all about deals. Why? Because of the way the economy is now. Inflation, and there's talk of recession. So people are like, hey, we got to get you. So they're doing all of these things. And let me see if I mouse away from it, what will happen? Nothing. Okay, usually when you go try to close it, but they already got me with all the stuff that's flashing up. But this is just one of the things, and this website is popular with Gen Z. So what we want to do is try to look at it and try to bring the elements of what's going on with all of this. Let me bring back that graphic with all the elements that's going on here. And this is, we're talking marketing for small businesses. And I know, okay, we're not big companies like Nike and this and Amazon and this, but you want to take away. Why is my mouse not working? Okay, there we go. My mouse is stuck. I can't get that graphic to come back up. But that's what they want. They want you, to pay attention to what they're doing. So this is what's happening.
Then Mark says, nothing enrages me more than the pop-up box asking if you want to save 10% by signing up for emails before I can even look at the inventory. No, no, not going to have it. Bye.
But see, that's the thing that Gen Z likes that. That
Right.
kind of thing doesn't bother them. It bothers me too when I go in there and I'm like, well, let me see what you're about first before you start
Before you start
selling me.
Yeah, and then but I know how to unsubscribe. So
Right.
I just want to take a look, see what you got, see if there's something that I want, and then I will unsubscribe if I don't.
And see that site that's popular with Gen Z, so obviously they love that kind of thing. I don't know why my
Right.
mouse is
I was like,
acting weird.
wow, okay.
I want to bring the graphic back up, but yay, come on,
They
what?
got
Why?
holiday stuff and holiday, okay, because they're putting everything in there. Uh what is it? Decor for the holidays, and everything is on this site.
Right,
Pillows and garland and stuff. So they're trying to, help them to bring Christmas, the way they used to do it.
right. So things, if you haven't recognized, things have changed. Things are changing all the time, but it just seems more so now, especially because of the pandemic has the word is disruption.
Mm-hmm.
The word is disruptions, and that means if we're going into, where consumers are worried about prices, rightly so, and having enough money, rightly so, then we as business owners, you have to anticipate that and think about what you need to do in your business to say, hey, maybe these deals or free shipping or buy one get one or the combination of this, or if you're in service, in the service area is, bring a friend, here's a gift coupon, and you can do gift cards online. Square does it really nicely. I discovered
Right.
that it's
And
just a
and
link and you just buy.
and the prices are made for I don't know what the quality of this red coat here, but I would probably buy that. The
Right.
coat is nice. It looks like it's wool. It's an overcoat. It's
Mm-hmm.
38 bucks. Now, I don't know how much of a coat you're going to get for 38, but it looks
Right.
good. It
Right.
looks real good.
Right. And another thing that Gen Z is into is vintage clothing. That's really big
Yes.
with them. It's not on the survey, but that's one thing I did read. I read because of in the environment, sustainability, it costs all of these things industry wise to make new clothing. So they're like, don't make any new clothing, we'll just buy the old because that's saving the environment. That's saving, the planet.
Right.
That's their focus. And I
Right.
believe that was one of the things. Let me go back to my notes. I believe that's one of the things. So these are things to think about. Do, 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 do. Now where
Yep.
was it?
There are people I know who wear all of this.
Okay, yeah. So they cite the environment as their top concern. 53% of consumers consider carbon footprint when making purchase decisions. So that's like one of the things. They're like, okay, we like vintage clothing because it's already made. It's not new clothing where things have to be manufactured, which takes a toll on the environment. So that's their mindset. So this is
Right.
what we're looking at. And
Hey, Dr.
Tachi's here. Hey,
Tachi.
Tachi. These are
Right.
some of the things they're looking at. So, if you're in the beauty hair care, look at some of these top things. Ulta, Sephora, Target is on here, Walmart, Amazon, hair care brands are on here, our fragrance brands, beauty brands. Take a look at what they're doing. See, go to their websites and see what kind of styling, what kind of things they have. Just like we looked at the Shine. Look at that, how they got everything popping up with. I mean, and it's overwhelming to me because I'm like, all that stuff popping around, it doesn't appeal to me. But who is their target audience? It's not me.
It's
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z, and Gen Z, they're used to stuff popping and flying and
Mm-hmm.
happening
Popping and
because
flying.
that's what happens on the screens.
Right. So take a look at some of these things. If you're in food, look how Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Chipotle, McDonald's, Olive Garden, see how their websites and their social media. Go to their social media sites, Instagram in particular, and see how they're putting posts together. Look at the copy, which is the text that they, what's their style, what's their voice,
I'm gonna go
and
look
try
up.
to.
I'm gonna go
But
look up Andrew Tate. I'm like, who is
yeah,
this?
the influencers I have. no idea who the first two are. I do know Kanye, Mr. Beast, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
He is
So,
a okay.
did you
He
bring it
is
up?
a
My mouse is.
American British internet personality and former professional kickboxer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Still not ringing a bell with me.
He began
And
offering paid courses
Emma
in
Chamberlain.
okay.
So Andrew Tate is sports. Emma Chamberlain is an actress or TikTok influencer, somebody. I have no idea. I didn't look the people up.
I'm like, okay.
You see Emma? Who was she? Let me get my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, Andrew Tate might not be a thing for long based on his latest TikTok post, but this is interesting.
Well, we know about Kanye already.
Yeah, well, this dude, he's got some controversial stuff going on too.
Okay, so Emma Chamberlain, she's YouTube, something with YouTube, I guess. Let's see. She does YouTube haul videos.
Okay. One more thing about Andrew Tate. According to this, YouTube joins Facebook in banning him.
Okay.
Okay, there's
Well, I mean, as we can see, the short time between this survey was conduct what was was concluded and wrapped up. A couple of people on this influencers list is no more.
mhm.
So this will change, and that's one of the things. The things will change, but for right now, um, again, if you pay attention to the news and what's Twitter and Instagram and the talk of what's going on, you'll know that hey, I might not want to do whatever Kanye's doing, but he's on the list.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is some of the latest data that's going around with Gen Z. And again, why we say Gen Z is important, because what they do, the older generations will be doing in the near future, or the things that they focus on, or the style of how these brands are reaching out to them and connecting with them. That might be something we want to pay attention to. And it's easy to do. You go to Twitter. Well, Twitter's in a flux. I would stick with Instagram and TikTok and see what's going on there. Also YouTube.
Right,
Don't
because
forget
you
about
notice,
YouTube.
I noticed that TikTok, I'm sorry, not TikTok, Twitter was not one of the ones that was listed here for the Gen
No,
Z.
Twitter's got their thing going on with
But
Elon Musk and
but
blah
what
blah
I'm
blah.
saying is, it doesn't seem like Gen Z is over there anyway.
No, because there might be a subset, like I said, there's Black Twitter, there's Irish Twitter, there's this Twitter, there's that Twitter, there's journalism Twitter. So those are pockets of groups of culture that they are over there sharing information as a subculture. So they're there. So if you ever wanted to know, say you want to know more about Black Gen Z, is TikTok and Twitter. Now the thing about finding these groups on Twitter is like there's not a label called Black Twitter. It's just the people that you follow. If you find one of the people, you'll be connected to the others that, and because they retweet and subtweet and respond to each other. So you can kind of get trends from there. That takes a little bit of work. So I would say, I always say I like Twitter, I like using it, but if it went away, I would be kind of upset because that's a good research tool, better than the others as far as research and getting into the minds of what it's the water cooler effect. Twitter has the water cooler effect.
Okay, so Twitter is where you go for news and updates.
It's the when you go when people were going into work and they went to the water cooler, or they went to the get some coffee, and hey, did you see so and so last night, or hey, did you hear about blah blah blah? That's what Twitter is.
Okay. All right. So Twitter is your gathering, your intel
Always say you
gathering.
don't. I always say you don't have to worry about tweeting over there. I mean, you can set something up automatically if you want, but Twitter's one of those things. I think they're spiraling down, and Elon Musk helped them along. So
I still
Twitter
want to
might
see
not
what
be around.
happens after the dust settles.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while because you see the players on the stage doing different things. Elon does this and they do that and they say this and they say that, and now the latest thing is he's gonna buy it by Friday and shut it down, and people are running to something called something social. I forgot what it's called. Not True Social, something social. And now, so I'm just
Yeah,
like,
but to see, but they don't have, these other places don't have a 2009 history like
right,
when Twitter came out. So they don't
right.
have the
But we use social media differently now than we did when Twitter first came out.
right.
In those early days. So we use it differently now. So that's why it's sort of like there'll be some people that will be upset that it's not around, me included, because that's where you go to talk about the latest thing or to find out what the latest conversation is. That it doesn't The conversation doesn't really happen the same on Instagram. It is on Facebook, but it's a little harder to find because Facebook is more friends and family. But that's changing.
Yeah. Were you
And then
thinking, oh, go ahead.
then TikTok is a little, I think it's a little bit more difficult to find the conversation. There's definitely talk going over there, but you have to find the niche first and then you get into the conversation. I just feel like Twitter's one of those, you know, special places where conversations are happening, research is happening, especially with news and politics. I don't know where those people are gonna go.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, they got alternatives over here. Were you thinking of Counter Social or were you thinking of
Not
Hive?
counter socials. It's one that just came out this week, like in the last week or so.
Oh, okay. Okay,
It's
so
something
Hive,
social.
what social?
Uh, who?
There was another one called Hive Social.
No, it's something with a T.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just saw it. It's like this week. I saw all the tweets. Oh, I'm leaving because Elon said he's buying it by Friday. So there was a lot of people going, "Oh, I'm moving over to something social." It's something with a T.
There's a
Total
WT
social?
Social.
Total social? Something social.
Hmm.
And I took note of it. Oh, I don't remember.
It's
Something social. Trying to find it.
interesting.
I think I took a screenshot. Let me look real quick at my screenshots. I took a screenshot and let me see real quick. I don't know if I saved it. Oh, I thought I took a screenshot or saved it. I save a lot of stuff. So I'm, I'm trying to dig through to see real quickly because there was some talk about their terms of service. I can't find it. I can't find it. It's something social, not. I'm thinking total social. Something. It is not true social. It's not that Trump thing. It's something else. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
but there's not a lot of them. I'm trying to find something that happened like uh, if
I don't.
anybody else who's listening, if y'all know what it is, put it in the chat,
It's
please.
tribal. I think it's tribal social.
Okay.
TRIBEL. I think that's it. If they
Okay.
spelled it correctly. Yes, I
TRIBLE.
think that's it. Yes. TRIBLE, Tribal Social Network. We're an innovative Twitter, Facebook alternate that's free of hate, fake news, and bots.
Whatever, y'all.
Yeah, because that's where everybody was running to, and then they put out the terms of service saying that they own everything you post or something. I forgot what it was, but then it was like, okay, yeah. So it's tribal social. That was what I heard that people are going over there.
Hmm. Okay, but people tried going some other places that never showed up either.
Right. So this is what the I think Bloomberg reported that he might buy Twitter by Friday. So there was a so I saw all of this flurry. So this is why I love Twitter. So I saw all this flurry about like what the heck is tribal socials? I looked at it. People are like because what they do is when they sign up for an account, they say, "Hey, because of Elon Musk, I'm going over to tribal social. Here's my account. Follow me over there." So that's how I saw it. It was just a bunch of people, and it was connected to Musk. Because remember, we talked about it on Friday. He wants to get rid of 75% of the employees. He wanted to shut it down. There's all of this talk and chatter going on about what he's going to do, which we don't know because he hasn't bought the thing yet. So,
Okay.
so that's what's happening. Tribal social.
Yeah, this place looks a little what shall I call this?
So,
New?
yeah. So Daryl Hannah, the actress, she said, "So what's the plan if the little birdie app sale goes through?" And then everybody was like, "Oh, we're going to tribal." So if Elon Musk buys Twitter, everyone will be leaving Twitter for tribal social. So see how there's a discussion going on about like right now, and that really doesn't happen on the other social platforms. It may happen on Facebook, but then again, like I said, it's a different setup. So I would have to search for it and find the conversation and do more work. Whereas Twitter, it's like boom, boom, boom. I do a
Right.
hashtag and I'm in the conversation. So that's
So,
one of the things I don't miss about it if it goes away.
okay, so and we're spelling tribal Tribel, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm over here just looking around and it says you need to create an account and or sign in to use this feature. So it won't let you
Mhm.
just kind of peruse like
Right.
Twitter does.
And I didn't sign up because I saw some discussion. I was going to look at it saying about the terms of service that, and I thought
Right.
I screenshot it. Ugh, I have to find where it was, and I was just
Well,
like a little
anyway,
concerned. Mm-hmm.
well, yeah, because I'm looking at it, and when I saw over there, I was like, mm-mm, I'm not going in that neighborhood. It doesn't look quite
Because you mentioned
like
counter social. That was one of the other ones that I signed up. I had an account when they first came out a few years ago, and then there was something about the guy was racist, and then there was all kind of conversation going on. So it's just like where are they gonna go is my question.
right. And they tooting them their own horn. It says Tribal is a new and innovative social network that is taking the internet by storm. Really, create your account today to beat your friends to it. It's free and always will be. See, there's a problem.
Well, see, it's free.
Uh,
I have no problem with free.
I
Twitter's
don't
free.
have a problem
It's
with
your term.
free,
It's
but
your terms of service of what I have to agree to when I open my account, which a lot of people don't read because they're like they're flocking from Twitter because of the Mustang and they're scared and they're going to this thing. And you don't know
right.
what you're going into, a dark cave where there's no light.
I mean, you could be the California Hotel all over again.
So
But
it bears some more investigation.
it
But this goes
really
into,
does.
I think I brought this up where I said the conversation, these social media conversations were going to go private because that's what's happening.
Right.
People are splintering off into interests. So
Right. And I'm like, yeah,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
that's what's going on. That's the latest data study. Piper Sandler. I put the link in. If you want to take a look at it, it's a short one on Gen Z and trends. They do it twice a year, so it's just interesting to know how they think and how they feel and what they're focusing on now. Because I said, why is that important? If you're just joining us, please rewind and watch it because I went into why this generation is so important to pay attention to, especially for us.
Well,
So
I'm just saying, Gen Z definitely not over here on tribal. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, yeah,
I'm looking, I'm like, mm-mm,
nah,
mm-mm.
nah. Let's see what happens first before I go running off into that dog cave.
Right, because I'm looking over here like, nope.
Mm-mm. So
No,
it's
I'm
important to
good.
pay attention, but the conversation is changing definitely. So if you watch the show, watch us, follow me, Terry Johnson online. We're on top of it,
Yeah,
top of what the changes are.
yeah. Make sure you follow TJ. Are you having a continuation of this conversation?
No, not doing a live this week. I'm taking a break. I'll probably start up next month. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, because yeah. I like the thing. You definitely need to follow TJ, and if you want in the moment updates from TJ, you need to follow her on her Discord.
Yeah.
Just saying, because I get stuff and I can go and be ahead. I don't have to wait till Tuesdays all the time. I can come on their Discord and get notifications of things that's happening in social media, and it's a good thing. So be sure to follow
And
TJ.
yeah, so I'm gonna put the link in. The Discord link isn't there yet, but it'll be there. TerryJohnsonOnline.com/info. I'm gonna, as soon as we get off a live, I'm gonna make sure the link to the Discord is there because I was sharing it out before, but it was only lasting like a couple of days. So I was trying to figure out how to make that last. So I'll put it there. So just check that in an hour or two. Give me an
Yeah.
hour.
All right. So go to terryjohnsononline.com/info to get more details from TJ, and be sure to follow her and subscribe to her YouTube channel. And while you're over there, you can subscribe to the Bizchicks YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button. Um, we're looking at being more engaging with all of our community. So become a part of bizchicks.net. We have something called Free Feedback Fridays. If you need feedback on whatever it is that you're working on, you want somebody to look at it in a safe space, you can do a Feedback Friday. We also have accountability. We have an accountability circle. Maybe you're working on something and you need a push, and you need to be accountable to somebody to help push them, help push you across your next goal line. We got that too. So join bizchicks.net or text biz to 33777. Become a part of the community. You'll be glad you did, because we're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle. TJ will be back next Tuesday with more. This was really good. I saw
Thank
some
you.
things that we need to tweak to work with the next generations coming up. So thank you for all of the hard work that you put in.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Dr. Tachi, and everybody who watched live and on the replay. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Coach Karen is coming up tomorrow at same time, same channel, and we look forward to seeing you. And as Terry always says, it's okay to make money in your business and go to the front of your own line. We'll
Yep.
see you next time.
Bye,
Bye bye.
everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.